My dad came to me one time, and one day he said he had a client who taught jujitsu. And he said, if you want me to, pay for the lessons, I will. And I was so excited. And I loved going to these classes. The workout I got at that time, I was like 17. I was using muscles that I didn't know I had. And then the day came when it was our first test. And everybody sat around the mat in the dojo. And one by one we got up and we showed our technique. Where you stood in the middle of the mat and you were surrounded by brown and black belts. Some of which I've never seen before. And they didn't fuck around. And one by one, or two by one, or three by one, they would attack you. All sat around, and one by one he called names. Now he never said, you failed. That's what I liked about the sensei. He always said, if you didn't make it through, come back and try again in 3 to 6 months. So you never felt like you couldn't go on. So then he called my name. And I made it through. And it was tradition to go up to your sensei and we hand you the belt. You bowed. Aye, sensei! And I sat back down. And I looked at this belt like it was gold. I made it through. I was going to go to the next level. This was the first time I ever achieved something that I wanted to achieve. So after it was all over, I overheard my dad go over to the sensei. He said, thank you for making my son a man. Is that what you have to do to be a man? Is hurting someone being a man? Possibly breaking bones, and even the chance of killing somebody, is that being a man? So you see, I had a lot of questions when I was 17.
See,
song is? I thought I took the shorter version. I don't know. Here comes the chorus. So I made it into my 30s. I was in advertising for a few years. Became an art teacher. Got married. I have a wonderful daughter. Got married again. I'm married to a wonderful woman who has a doctorate in health education and doesn't know how to cook. My dad would have loved to teach. I mean, he always told me he loved social studies, he loved history. And every when I had something to do with homework, as he passed by going to an appointment, he would say, "Oh yeah, that guy was born in 1940. But he gave that up too. He would have been a great teacher. Kids would have loved him. I could picture him. Something like that. Yeah, he would have his sleeves rolled up, eventually not wearing a tie. Had chalk in his hand and a history book in his hand, and he would look so excited, talking to the kids about that. I was a teacher for 25 years. I'm not sure he could handle it. 25 years. I used to love to paint and draw. I still do. But not when I became a teacher. I'm just an art teacher. I'm not a superhero. My kids think that nothing could hurt me. So they test me. And they test me. Oh, they test me. Sometimes they throw shit at me. I hate my job. Look, I get up in the morning and I do things just like everybody else. I shower, I shave, I put on cologne, I'm smelling good and I'm looking good. At the end of the day, I look like a beat-up homeless person. I need coffee at 3 in the afternoon just to get home. So there I am on the train platform, drinking my coffee. My hair is a mess, my clothes are all disheveled. I had a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know how that got there. I shave every day. I keep a razor in my desk. I shaved in between classes. I get on the train, and this guy puts money in my cup. That's my coffee, bitch!